Hi boys and girls, today we're going to be learning how to paint tints and shades. We're going to be talking about pure colors. A pure color is a color that is right out of the bottle. It has not been mixed with anything. It is a pure hue. This is the color purple. When you mix purple with black, it turns dark, and that is a shade of purple. And when you mix purple with white, it becomes light, and that is called a tint. I've got some examples of some paintings. They're just fun, expressive paintings. We're just learning how to paint. It doesn't matter what you paint, it's just how you paint today. So you're going to get to choose from some different pure colors. This is turquoise. This is orange, and you can tell which is the pure color because it's right in the middle. And then I've made some tints on one side and some shades on the other. Today, the first thing you're going to do, of course, is always write your name and class code. So your name will go on one side with your class code, and that might be TR2 or TH2, whatever is your class code. Write that on your paper and then flip that over so that it doesn't get covered with paint. You're going to actually start with a palette that has your pure color and then white and black. I'm going to start with my tints first. First I'm going to place some pure color, and again, anywhere on the page, just make sure that we know what was your pure color. And then we're going to start mixing a tint by taking the darker color and dipping just a little bit of that darker color into the lighter color. So red's going to go into white, and I bet you all know what color that's going to make. Now your first dip is going to be a very, very light tint, and so go ahead and add that somewhere to the paper. If you mix it a little deeper, might get a better mix. Every time you want to make a little bit of a darker tint, just dip another dip of that pure color, stir it around into your white paint, wipe it on the edges there, and paint a few more. You can add as many dips as you like and make your color as dark as you would like. I go for like a bubblegum pink here. It's getting a little bit darker. And I'm not going to cover up everything I've done already. I'm just adding some extra tints to that mix. When you're finished mixing your tints, then it's time to wash your brush off. Rinse it really well at the bottom. Dry it off on your paper towel. And then flip your little tray around, and this time we're going to add the black to the red. The black is darker, and the black will change that red. So we want to do just a very tiny, tiny little dip, just a teeny tiny dip of black. That's all you need to change the red. Notice I didn't put the red into the black this time like I did with the white. I put the black into the red. The darker always goes into the lighter color. And you can see already that it's changing it. It's making it darker. Anytime you dip and stir, it's going to be darker yet. So I'll do the same thing I did. I'll add some shades, strokes to my paint. Paint it as many times as you want. But again, try not to cover up everything you've done so far. And then the very last thing, if you want to see what happens when you mix a tint and a shade together, you're going to get what's called a tone. So I can take some of that black if I want, put it into the tint. Do this last because once you change it, you cannot really change it back. So you'll see some extra colors. It'll start to look kind of gray and dull, and that's kind of fun at the very end, but we want to make sure that we get some pure tints in there and shades in there as well. So go ahead and fill up any bit of your paper that you'd like. Have fun today mixing tints and shades.